Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are at Tunnel Beach. There is a tunnel that was dug through that right there, Maxwell Point. And the reason it was dug is because people would walk around this backside and the high tide would come up just like it has right now and trap people on the other side. So we have a tunnel which we might walk through. The goal here though is to break apart some rocks looking for zeolites, arenite, other zeolites. This is a good location for that, so I'm excited to see what I can find. I got a hand sledge and chisel and gad bar and all of that stuff, and I'm very happy. So this location is right outside of Tillamook, Oregon. It's pretty good. End of May, sun is out. It's looking good. Very pretty out. We'll look at the view real quick before heading over and, well, hopefully finding some good zeolites, as I already found a broken rock in the parking lot that looked pretty good. So in theory, that basalt right in there is what we're hoping to go crack open and see what we can come up with. Hopefully we don't have to wait for the tide to go out. Low tide is at 7 p.m. It is a little after noon right now. So in the perfect world, we wouldn't have to wait a whole lot of time, but we'll go investigate here. And you can see there's plenty. Oh, what is that? Almost looks like jasper. That's definitely jasper in this. That's kind of cool. But if we can find some more manageable pieces of basalt that have zeolites in them, we'll scoop those guys up. There's the tunnel. I don't know if I'd want to live in that house right there. Oh, very nice, very nice. Hey. Yeah, so there's lots and lots of vesicular basalt all throughout here. And I don't know, it's coming coming from up there. But I'll be able to grab some things to take home and crack. Probably fill my bucket. Sarah's already down there. So it's a pretty fair assumption that with all of these tourists coming down here, they're probably mostly looking for agates, which is totally reasonable, but there's a lot of other beaches out here. You can go check out my website, currently rockhounding.com, and you can see, well, there's other good agate localities, better beaches, less visited beaches with greater turnover, you name it. This is really the zeolite prize, or the zeolite location that we want to come to. Ooh, look at that. That is a butte right there. Probably didn't need to bring any tools. I mean, in the perfect world, you'd be able to access the pillow basalts out there at Maxwell Point, but that's not happening, so. Spoke too soon. Sarah walks up, she hands me this agate. Pieces of jasper. I am not sure what that is, but we'll figure that out. I mean, it looks like sandstone with little bits of zeolite and whatever that green stuff is. Yeah, I mean, that is, that's perfect. That's a perfect specimen. Sarah almost got wet. Little green jaspers all throughout this place, which that's kind of neat. Not that I need anything that size, leave that for somebody else, but that is what I want right there. As usual, you're doing better than just about everybody else here.
Very small.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, that
if the tide was out, there would be so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful here. Beautiful. I don't know if I would climb on the rocks. I don't know. Yeah, maybe when it's going out, but thankfully it's probably not going to get up this high.
And let's see if there's anything that's kind of that one's got, I don't know.
You want to do some reverse rockhounding? Yeah, reverse rockhounding. We have some very distinctive pillows in here. So pillows is when basaltic lava hits water and you get that pillowing effect. It's also kind of, well, it's really great for having it be a sign of other things that you might want to investigate. Well, that's kind of a nice agate in that. But this is a prime example here. So we have volcanic glass, which it's usually I think it's caclite, and then polygonite, the more frosty stuff. So that's a thing that you can find here if that's your cup of tea. But man, yeah, it's talk about a beautiful rockhounding location. This piece right here is most excellent. Look at that. We got a little botryoidal agate in there, whatever that is. That is definitely appears to be some cliniptolite in there. I would bet almost anything. Well, I don't know. Good question, but that's a keeper. I like that one. Man, now I gotta carry these tools back. I don't need the tools. Oh, nice. Throw them in.
I don't know. That's the kind of thing where we get home and we're like, what do we do?
Maybe these we'll take. We'll take these. That didn't take long. You found some good agates, jaspers. Chert. I found some good zeolites. Well, I'm hoping they're good. They look good on the outside. And when we get back and we can look at them under a microscope, I think they'll be really good. What do you think of Tunnel Beach? I thought this is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's very pretty, and even though there's people walking up and down here, it's, you know, you can still find good stuff. And we got to meet some people that watch the channel, which that's always fun. Hang out and chat with y'all. I think with that said, I'm probably going to grab a couple more rocks on the way out, and then we'll go back through the tunnel. Yeah? Awesome. Back from Tunnel Beach. I thought it was pretty good. I did process down some of that material, and we'll talk about that here in a second.
A tiny fraction of... You didn't even bring home that much.
Yeah, so I broke up so I got this one rock, and I broke up one kind of little portion of it only. Obviously, there's these other ones there. So, you know, one thing that comes up often with the zeolites is people will be like, oh, how could you have, why wouldn't you take more? That type of thing. I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea. Like, so this many vesicles on the outside of something, there's just that many on the inside. And you have to, like, break it and manually look at every single one. So it can be quite the time-consuming process. It really is. It's nice to get something, bring it home, work a little bit. I will save these, and when I am bored, when it's wintertime, that type of thing, I will continue to process down some of these and look for what I really wanted to, which was the green hemispherical Aragonite. So these guys right here, if we, I did do some image stacks of these, and a lot of what I've processed down right now is vesicles of cliniptolite with different forms of Aragonite in it. It can often be like little tiny needles, or like white masses, like white hemispherical balls. I find it to be very beautiful. Granted, I haven't gotten into any green yet, but I might. Now, some of these needles are also really, really small. Like this one right here, I measured out at 6 microns. That's 0.0006 millimeters. I don't know. I'll put it on the thing.
Still a lot of zeros.
Yeah, a little, very, very, very tiny, tiny needles in these guys right here. So, you know, there's more to come of that. You can check the website. As I process material down for different locations that we visit, I add things.
We also found agates.
Yeah.
Jasper. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's kind of a good green little jasper.
It's a very sugary looking agate.
Yeah, kind of is, but you know.
It's an agate. It's a pretty good beach. It had all the things you could want. You want to hit some rocks and take some chunks. You want to look in the ground. There's a lot of rock there.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were there, somebody told us that they had been there recently, and it wasn't all rock. So
it was a lot of rock this time. It was basically all rock.
Just gotta check everything every time you're there. You never know.
I did also see a couple of photos online of where the tunnel got filled. Like sand had moved into the tunnel, and it was like you had like that much. I don't know. That much space. It was like a foot or so. So like people had to dig it out, which I thought that was kind of, I mean, yeah, why not? Why can't, I mean, the water, super high tide comes in, pushes sand in there. We did almost see somebody get sucked away in the water. Well, we kind of did. No, she did.
She did, yes. Well, first, yes, people in the water with their back to the rest of the water.
So I've joked around on video and been like, the first thing you do anytime you go beach rockhounding is you turn your back to the ocean. Obviously that's a joke. It's actually kind of a bad idea, especially there, because it was like the gravels dipped really deep, or you know, it dipped off into the ocean quite steeply. It wasn't like a smooth, gentle, sandy beach, and there was some girl with her back to it looking at rocks. Wave came in that was big, swept her off her feet, and then she's like in the water a little bit, and she's like, oh no, my stuff, oh no, my hat, and I need to pick it up. And then another wave grabbed her. And
her friends were just laughing.
Yes.
Filming.
I would also not go in to save her. I'm not that strong of a swimmer. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, hopefully somebody else is.
Hopefully somebody else is. I'm not one to try to, I don't know. Like that's a specific type of swimming skill to be like swimming in the ocean.
Yeah.
Different than a pool. Mm-hmm. So don't be that girl.
But it was a cool place.
Yeah, totally.
I've never heard of it, but I've been to the Oregon coast many, many times, so it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Go through a little tunnel and you're in like a little private feeling beach.
I did make the mistake of only having my prescription sunglasses, and I had to wear them walking through the tunnel, and I was like,
it was really dark.
Yeah, it was really dark.
Even without sunglasses.
Well, it's nice to finally have one of our beach locations that I visited. It's my time to shine. The Zeolites, right? Huh? Look at this thing. Look at that. That's amazing in there. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Anything else, Sarah?
No.
With that said, I think we're going to leave this one here, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Go check out the website, currently rockhounding.com, and check out the Tunnel Beach listing. Talk to you later.